Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Sikiksyd. I'm a psychic shaman, medium, seer. I connect deceased loved ones, spirit guides, ancestors, archangels of light. My seer is in the description box. You can also find my only two social media accounts, Snapchat, Instagram. Thank you for your kind comment, like, subscribe, donation, reading, booking, DM, messages, reviews, referrals. If I have not responded to you yet, it's only because there's so many of you and only one of me. Thank you so much for sharing your story, how you found Sikiksyd, and for joining the Soul Tribe. If you feel intuitively glad to watch this reading, it is for you. You can call in your deceased loved ones, spirit guides, ancestors, archangels of light for a sign, signal, symbol, synchronicity of this reading is for you. It could be one message that I say in this entire reading that resonates for you. Alright? You do not have to be a Cancer to resonate with the reading. Check your moon sign and where do you have Cancer in your astrological chart. Alright. Cancer's life, purpose, and career. Okay? So, woo! Alright, Cancer. So you have Scorpio. I transformed the number 20. Okay. You also have the Sun, Spirit, the number 1. And Jupiter, Abundance, the number 7. It's like lightning, right? It's like lightning strikes. All right. So your life purpose and career entails the esoteric realm. Some of you work with finances, taxes, loans, assets, other people's money. You may work in a museum, or you're meant to work in a museum, or archaeology. Someone like, I'm seeing somebody actually like dig. You could be like, I heard grave digger, but you could also be a digger of like rocks, crystals, gems. You may also be a plumber. For some of you, you naturally gravitated towards that. You may be a lawyer or a secretary. You work in the legal field. Some of you are accountants. I see also you could be a writer or even a singer. I heard dancer, but you could be a poet. You could be an athlete. You could work in sports. Aries is also a war. You may be in the military. For a lot of you, you could very well be working in sports in some way, shape, or form. You can also be working in the limelight. Your life purpose and career involves you doing something you used to do as a child. For example, what I do here, channeling, talking to spirit, whatever, I've been doing that since 3 or 4 hours before the Twin Towers fell, where I started talking to spirit. Something that is a gift, because the number 1 is about what makes you as an individual. Your expression. It's about you having a talent you can utilize to make money. It also is a talent that makes you happy. It's a talent that comes from the soul. Leo is the soul. A magician, you may be meant to be in sales, communications, musicians. Some of you are meant to be musicians. The sun, Leo, is all about being seen. We're talking public, okay? While Scorpio is very much so about mystery. And it's about the underworld. It's about the taboo, about sex. It's about, because if we're talking about, it's like resurrection. It's awakening. Intuition. Some of you are tarot card readers, psychics, shamans, mediums, seers, spiritual teachers for some of you. You can also be someone who works in the magical field, mystical field, or you work with realty, or you work with families, okay? It's severity and mercy because of 20, judgment, right? Which is about angels being involved in a sense of awakening, a sense of fresh start, clean slate, right? You help, the transformation, it almost makes me feel like you shine a light on the fact that abundance not only comes from emotional maturity and discipline, but your belief in your faith. What the hell is it that you believe? Some of you work in psychology, spirituality, and philosophy, or work with children. Some of you are meant to work with children. Jupiter is all about, it's not just the planet of the husband, it is literally about, what is it that you believe? It's your philosophy, psychology, spirituality. It's the willingness to learn something new. That is what temperance is all about. Some of you are meant to be intuitives. Talk to angels. be on the news. Someone's a news anchor. But the sun is fame. It is entertainment industry. It is also confidence. You're meant to have the confidence in a talent that makes you a lot of money. Some of you are natural healers. You touch people. I know that sounds like what? But you touch people, right? Some of you work with healing with your hands. This can be Reiki. This can be masseuse work. This can be athletic training. Some of you work with athletes, or you work with the dead. Someone works at the hospital when you go to the morgue. Someone works there. And I see some of you work in funeral homes. Doesn't he look like he's preparing somebody for death? Some of you work in funeral homes. Working with the dead does not bother you. Scorpionic energy is like, that's like how for me, because I have Scorpio in my chart, it's not difficult for me to connect to the underworld or deceased. I can talk to the dead. I can talk to deceased loved ones. It's something I've been doing since what? Childhood, which gives me a lot of abundance. Something you've done since childhood. It leaves people feeling fresh and awakened. The number 7, some of you are meant to be drivers, okay? Or you're meant to work in the law field. You may very well be a lawyer or a secretary or something like that, or a judge. Judgment is judge, recruitment work. Some of you also work in a nuclear waste plant or something like that. But Jupiter abundance can also be religion. Some of you work in religion and spirituality. That's what you're meant to work in. There's a certain level of joy. Certain level of joy. You may just naturally gravitate towards that. Lately, I have been gravitating towards a lot of lectures and sense of mentorship in where I am learning more, even deeper than I already know about astrology and how it is connecting. How it connects us not only to ourselves, but to the universe, to our divinity, to spirituality. This is also a fun job. You're meant to do a job you actually enjoy. So if you're doing a job you don't like, that's not what you're meant to do. This is singing, dancing, acting, being on camera, being seen, okay? It's spirit. It's your soul. Leo's all about the soul. Leo is all about the soul. Your abundance, it's almost like the head, because Sagittarius is actually about the centaur. It's about the centaur. But this is literally about the arch, because Sagittarius is about the arch. The risk. Jupiter is all about risk. It takes a risk. Some of you are meant to be in travel. Some of you work at the airport. This is distance, sun, and this is travel. But Sagittarius is really about what is it that you believe? What gets you out of the bed in the morning? What do you believe? It's where your abundance lies. But then you also have sun spirit, which is your heart. So what you are meant to do in this lifetime is provide a sense of awakening and transformation, not only in yourself, but those around you, and your life purpose and career through psychology, spirituality, philosophy, belief. Can also be by being seen. Something you do in public. It's like something you do in public, or something. Some of you work with children. Like you literally work as a healer or a doctor. Holistic healing, some of you. Spirit and abundance. It's funny. 1 + 7 = 8. Venus and Leo. Good examples of people who have Venus and Leo are Madonna, Coco Chanel, Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, Amy Winehouse, Zoe Saldana, A$AP Rocky, Solange. And Venus and Leo is really about dentistry, veterinarian. You may be meant to work with animals. You may work in a zoo. So you see kids all the time, right? If they are coming out of quarantine to go to the zoo, you enjoy the view. I just heard somebody enjoys the view. I don't know what you're looking at, but you enjoy the view of something. I just heard that. But strength can also be, It can be drug pins and kingpins and the mafia and all that stuff, but it's the loyalty. It's the sense of loyalty. It's the sense of loyalty that is developed between, strength is the card when you're opening up the mouth. How did she even get that close to a lion? Why does it trust her so much? It's trust. Your life purpose and career involves a lot of trust, especially if you're touching people. It involves a lot of trust. And I think you're touching people spiritually. You're touching people, for some of you, it could be like you're actually touching their body. It could be a very sexual job, but it's very healing, okay? You're touching their spirit. Ooh, this is a little deep. You're touching their spirit. That's what you're meant to do, to touch people's spirits, touch people's minds. Allow it to transform through their own sense of awakening. Yeah. The resurrection of abundance through spirit. What's funny is Leo is when you begin the actualization of who you are. When you realize that personality is not real and it is succeeded by the soul. Which leads you to the divinity within yourself, drawing you back to whoever it is that you believe in. Very interesting. Your job literally is who you are. Like your life purpose and career is literally who you are, who you identify in as, like what you believe in, what brings you joy. Ooh, Cancer, I love this for you. Love it. You have Patti Smith, Venus in Aquarius. And you have the Nine of Pentacles, Woody Guthrie, Venus in Virgo. For some of you, you may have if you have Scorpio, Moon in Scorpio, examples of people who have like Moon in Scorpio is like Beyonce, Kylie Jenner. And I think Kylie Jenner, she's actually a sun in Leo as well. But a lot of you are meant to be seen. That's an example of being naturally seen by things that you create, by your own talents. And it's like, it's naturally, abundance comes to you in a sense naturally by following what truly makes you happy, what you've been doing for a very long time, maybe even as a child. And now you can utilize it to help heal others. People who have Venus and Leo, though, like, Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Amy Winehouse, all these people, what is the key thing that you are realizing when I say this? What do you notice about all the people I just said? Hell, T.I., 50 Cent, they have Venuses in Leo. Tell me what you are noticing about that. Because strength is about you can be your rise or you can be your demise. All of those people have in common that when they rose to fame and glory and amazingness, right? Because Venus and Leo, that type of energy, whether you have the placement or it's just the vibration you're in, draws in people naturally because like attracts like, and Venus is love, Leo is self. People who have that energy or even the placement, they just naturally love themselves. It's just, you can't take it away from them. And when you look at all the people I just named, when they rose very high in the public eye. And when they had a demise, right, every single one of them had a demise, and when it was falling, it was very public. Strength can be your rise or your demise. So a lot of you, even those people that I just listed, are very good at helping other people heal through some of the very things they struggle with. All of the people I just listed have some level of turmoil within them that we all have as human beings. And it forces us to be aware of our own sense of confidence and self-love and self-worth and self-value. This is self-worth, knowing your value, knowing your worth. The Nine of Pentacles is when you have a talent that makes you money. You own your own business. The advice is start a business and cut off ties with people that just don't serve you. Five of Swords is rape, murder, crime, divorce, breakup. It's also severing ties and detaching. I honestly feel like the transformation, you being able to help awaken and transform through your life purpose and career from the spirit, from the soul, does lead you to abundance, but because you cut off what type of vibrations and energies don't resonate for you, you detach. And Nine of Pentacles is I have everything except love. Everything except money. But the advice is, not only take good care of yourself, but start a business. Use that gift you have. Because it's precious. It's precious. Yeah, I like that. And it's also something you've done in past lives. Like, for me, my South Node is Pisces retrograde. Every time I come to Earth and to other cosmos and stars, and every time I die, come back to life, and whatever, I keep coming back as a psychic, shaman, medium, seer, a mystic, because Pisces is magical. It is all about, the mystics and the shamans and, the psychics and the seers, the people who can even talk to the dead, right? So a lot of you may even look at your South Node. You may look at it. If we're talking about, the moon regarding Scorpio, you're very transformative in your life purpose and career by coming from the heart. By coming from a place of, it's almost like, because Cancer is the moon, lots of emotions, lots of stages. But I feel like you help almost awaken other people through revealing, because emotion, if we're talking about Cancer, Cancer's let out the emotion. Revealing the mystery of emotion. You help reveal the mystery of emotion. Somebody knows what I'm talking about, because 26, the number 8, Taurus, second house. I just got a chill on my left leg. I'm still getting chills on my left leg. Something or someone's touching me. Taurus, 26, though, that's Venus and Leo again. So 8s are very important here. That's about financial security and leadership. You are meant to work for yourself with the 9 of Pentacles. Okay? Sever ties from anything that may get in the way of that particular success. People, places, things, whatever resonates for you on that. Okay? Do it for you. Some of you also work in the military or the service. She has a cross on her neck. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Have faith in yourself. Jesus was also a Virgo. He was not a Pisces, he was a Virgo. People who have moon and Virgos, an example of it is Dolly Parton. Prince Williams and Kate Middleton, they both had moon and Virgos. Aaliyah had a moon and Virgo. She had a moon and Virgo. There are a lot of people who have moon and Virgos. It's just the energy of when work. Virgo is work, but it's also high priestess energy. So it's very intuitive and it's very analytical when it comes to emotion, which allows emotional regulation to be understood and outerstood very easily for people who have that particular sign. They're also very unique. We keep getting 8s. So the energy and the embodiment of people with strength, right? Venus and Leo would simply be, if you're embodying that energy for your career or you have that placement, it's connecting you to, when you think of Michael Jackson, how did he used to act? Very private, because that's Virgo energy. He was a Virgo, but very private. But people with that energy, vibration, or placement, they dress a particular way. It catches your attention. People naturally gravitate towards them. People can't stand them because of how much love they have for themselves. It can be annoying to people who don't love themselves. They always, if you look, they just dress very uniquely. All the people I just listed were very unique people, were they not? Very private, And when they rose, it was very public. When they fell, it was very public as well. But at the same time, they were still able to help others awaken and transform through their own spirit of their talent. The spirit of their talent was within them, but the spirit is something that was brought out from the joy of what they were doing. They enjoyed what they were doing. Enjoy what you're doing. Dolly Parton, that's a good example with the whole Moon and Virgo thing. She dresses extremely uniquely her entire life. And people are like, do you know that people make fun of you? They talk about you behind your back. They say you look like this and you sound like this and you have big hair and you wear big earrings and you wear long nails and you have really high heels. Come on, some of us just like high heels. I'm a high heel girl. I wear a lot of dresses and I wear a lot of high heels. Anybody who really knows me in real life, that's just what I wear. I'm only 5'4", so it's okay. But people would tell her that and she would still be an individual. Also, all the people I listed were people who started at a very young age with their talent. Selena Gomez, she has a Venus in Leo. She started at a very young age. A lot of people with this energy, whatever I'm picking up on for you guys, something you did as a child, you're meant to do as an adult. You're meant to do as work. It's supposed to be seen by others. Yeah, okay, I like it. So, how does the person you're romantically interested in feel about you, Cancer? How does the person you're romantically interested in feel about you, Cancer? How does the person you're romantically interested in feel about you, Cancer? How does the person you're romantically interested in feel about you, Cancer? That's just a couple of examples on the spot, like right now, but I'm seeing you start your own business. You're good at it. You're good at this. Can you give me one more? How the person you're romantically interested in feels about you. You're a master at your craft. Take that as confirmation. Sometimes, like, when I'm channeling, it's a trance. I don't know if you've noticed that, but it's a trance. It's not really me. I don't remember any of these messages until after, when I'm watching it with everyone else. Because it's a trance. It's not like I'm really here. I'm just a messenger from the divine. Connecting to the divine. I'm not technically aware until afterwards when I like look back and I'm like, oh my God, that happened in the reading? Oh my God. I'll be so confused. All right. All right, the person you're romantically interested in views you as the Eight of Pentacles. Sun in Virgo. Now, Eight of Pentacles is when you work very hard in school or you're learning something new as well. You're a master at your craft. You've done something over and over and over again, and now you're a master at it. You are someone who's working out. You're very healthy. I'm getting that energy. They feel like you are very healthy. They feel like you are putting a lot of hard work into yourself, that you're self-employed. They also, I feel like saying Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon. I love Sailor Moon. I don't know where that came in Saddle Club. Someone have a horse? Or are you dealing with a Sagittarius? Yeah. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. The guitar. There's a guitar out here. Someone's from Florida. I see Orlando out here. Someone paints as well or does photography. Someone knits. Someone knits. And someone's playing a new game. That could be a video game or a game on your phone. You're playing a new game. That's a confirmation for some of you. Let me show you it. Okay. They view you as someone who has a lot, Capricorn and Jupiter with the Two of Pentacles, that you're juggling a lot of responsibilities. They view you as someone who makes income from multiple resources. So you could own multiple businesses. And they feel like you are very, very self-sufficient. And I say that because we have no other than the Empress. Taurus, Libra energy. Venetian energy. Taurus is luxury, your self-worth and your self-value. What do you value? The indulgence. Because remember, who is Taurus's sister? Scorpio. So Scorpio's sex and Taurus, like sex, Scorpio's sex. Scorpio's the taboo. Scorpio's the mystery. And what's in the underworld. What's underneath. What's hidden. Taurus is still very sexual because we're still talking about the tangible. So the body could be very significant here. It's also luxury. I want to indulge. Taurus says, I want to indulge. Whether you want to indulge in the body, or you want to indulge in food, or you want to enjoy wine, or indulge in whatever the hell it is you want to indulge in. That's Taurus. Libra is harmony and partnership and decision, legality. It can be beauty, paint. It's art. It's when you go to the museum and you really, get enriched in the art. Do you understand what I'm saying? When you look at the sculptures and the beauty of nature. This is someone who embodies all of the queens. A person you're romantically interested in views you as drop dead gorgeous, and they're happily ever after. They view you as someone who's a business owner. You own your own business. You could, the Empress is a grown-ass woman. This is somebody who provides unconditional love for oneself and for the universe. Someone who knows boundaries. You see the snake around her. This is Kundalini. In voodoo, I personally practice voodoo. What's the difference between hoodoo and voodoo? Hoodoo is about when you're only connecting to your deceased loved ones to work with in the craft. Voodoo is when you're working with the Orisha, the Loa, when you're working with deceased loved ones and spirit guides and ancestors and nurturers of the light, and sort of like what I do. Marie Laveau, that's who this is. She used to practice with Catholicism, and which is sort of what I practice with a little bit with the archangels. And she would practice with voodoo. The Loa, the Orisha, the Belepa. All the people that she used to work with, I now work with. I study under her. Her whole craft, I study under her craft in private. We wear the snake around the neck as a symbol of respect for the masculine energy within ourselves and for others. Because why do people fear snakes? Snakes can potentially harm you, overpower you, squeeze you to death. And they can also caress you, can't they? They can touch your heart. Snakes are smooth, transformative even. They represent the alignment of the feminine energy being the third eye and the crown chakra. And that is the feminine energy. The masculine energy is the throat chakra. It is the heart chakra. It is the root chakra, the sacral chakra. It's everything else that is aligned. They feel like you are very aligned within yourself. They feel like you could be the mother of their children or their wife. You could literally be in a relationship or your relationship material, and you're not going to settle for anything less. They also feel like someone is coming into your life to unconditionally love you. They also feel like you provide unconditional love. They feel like you're very healing, very self-aware. All of the pink represents unconditional love and miracles. They feel like you're a miracle. They feel like you're a miracle. The Empress, that's a woman who could have anyone that they want. They feel like you can have anyone that you want. That you got them lined up. But the Empress is somebody who knows her value. She just knows her value. They feel like you know your worth. Take that as confirmation. Oh my goodness. Take that as confirmation. How does Cancer feel about the person who went to get dressed? You know what's interesting? I've never seen this, but if you look at her eyes, she has 2 pentacles in one eye, and then she has a tear falling down the other one, and then her brain is providing some level of clarity about what's really going on in there. So they feel like you could be juggling people, places, things, responsibilities. If you're single, they may just feel like you have a lot of different people interested in you. Okay? How do you feel about the person that's interested in you? For some of you, they feel like you don't show all of your emotions. Like one side is like happy and the other side is sad. Like you're hiding how you feel, or things are not being completely said about how you truly feel. Like, if you were weighing options and stuff like that, it's like they feel like you're gaining a level of clarity. You see how her mind is opening up? They feel like you're gaining a level of clarity. But that you do have a lot of things, like people, places, things that you are, getting done. Like you have to get done. Responsibilities, obligations, things like that. All right. How does... They may feel like you're in the military, or that you do philosophy, psychology, spirituality, healing, holistic healing. You work with nature or beauty. You could be a business owner, entrepreneurship. You may work in cosmetics. You may work in hair, nails. You may just be drop dead gorgeous. Take that as confirmation. You may also be seen by many. For some of you, you're seen by many. How does the Empress... she seems really comfortable with these snakes around her. You seem really, really comfortable. They view you as someone who embraces masculinity because you are so in touch with your own femininity. It doesn't scare you. When I was in in pre-K, they brought this giant yellow boa constrictor, and we got to all touch it and put it around our necks and stuff like that. And I think that was the moment I realized that, snakes get a very bad rep because people's fear stems from ignorance. It stems from not wanting to ask or learn new things. From you not wanting to learn something new, believing you know everything, or not being curious enough to decide to look at things from a different perspective. How do you... Let me see. How does Cancer feel? How does Cancer feel about a person? Take that as confirmation. There's a tower. There's a tower coming. There's a tower coming. You have the Ten of Wands and the Tower. Okay? Yeah, there's Ten of Wands and a Tower. Okay, you guys. I'm about to burn some Palo Santo and Sage because the energy is so intense. Like, really intense. Whew. I was like, very intense energy. Very intense. Okay. Ten of Wands in reverse. You have... Let me see. This is actually Jupiter. Capricorn and Jupiter. And the Two of Pentacles. Well, it's actually Sagittarius and Capricorn. Ten of Wands is Sagittarius in Capricorn. In Saturn. Sagittarius and Saturn. The Tower is Aries, Scorpio. Okay. You feel like the person you're romantically interested in is dropping. They could be collapsing. Like, they could just be getting rid of so many obligations and responsibilities and burdens and difficulties. And with the Tower, you're finding out something very shocking about them. You may also be finding out that someone's unfaithful. Okay? You could be breaking up with somebody, going through some type of divorce or ending with the Tower. You feel like if someone had like a lot of obligations, responsibilities, or burdens, it's almost like it's all collapsed and fell down. It's exploded. Doesn't this sort of look like a flower, though? You feel like they're blossoming. You feel like you're finding out something very shocking about them. Like really, really shocking. Okay, how do you feel about the person you're meant to be interested in? How do you feel about the person you're meant to be interested in? Eight of Cups. You feel like they're on a spiritual journey. You also had Judgment. Libra, Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn. Queen of Wands, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio. They view you as someone who has awakened to who the hell you are. That's how they view you. There's also a child here that's not someone's child. Like you, maybe their stepchildren. I feel like there's stepchildren involved. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, or you have a very bored child. Okay, you have a very bored child. But they view you as someone who knows their value. Queen of Wands won't be with anyone or in any connection unless she is valued, unless she's worshipped and adored, fawned over. That's the Queen of Wands, because she's led by her desire. So you view the person you're romantically interested in as very artistic. They may paint. You view them as a witch. This is the witch. This is the business woman. She could sell ice to an Eskimo in the middle of Antarctica. Would she? No. Instead of trying to sell fish, she would teach you how to fish. Big difference between the two. The Queen of Wands, who's the Queen of Wands? The Queen of Wands is every man wants her, every woman wants to be her, and every bitch can't stand her. That's the Queen of Wands. And she don't give two shits. She does not care. Because she knows who the hell she is. She's sexy. She's got multiple options. This is someone very creative. And they've awakened. They feel, the way you feel about the person you're meant to get interested in is they've awakened to who they are. They are having a brand new beginning, a fresh slate in their life. You see how she took off the mask? No longer wearing a mask. Being authentic. You may feel like this person works in finance, taxes, owns assets, other people's money, the esoteric. This person could literally be a psychic, shaman, medium, seer. They could be a dancer, singer, actor, model, but they are on display. Okay, they're on display. A lot of people are attracted to this person. You feel like they're very creative, like very innovative. They work with philosophy, psychology, spirituality, magic, okay? You feel like they're having a brand new beginning in their life of who they are. Like they realize who they are, that they are awakening to that, realizing their power. Judgment can also be making a decision. Someone is making a decision to love their damn self. And they are on a spiritual journey, walking away. They've blown up everything. They've blown up everything. The way you feel about the person you're romantically interested in is they're on a spiritual journey. Now, if you are in a relationship, you guys are going on a spiritual journey together, Saturn and Pisces. But if you are single, they view you as somebody who's dropped burdens, baggage. Well, the way that you view the person you're romantically interested in is you view the person you're romantically interested in as that they've dropped baggage, they've dropped responsibilities, obligations, they've blown up like connections and relationships that are just not going to work. Some of you found out someone was unfaithful. Others of you feel like the person you're romantically interested in could be unfaithful, or that they've blown up all their connections and just walked away to do what makes them happy. That's how you view them. They've had an awakening. You view, the way you feel about the person you're romantically interested in is you want to reconcile with them. Libra, Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn. You may have that in your moon. You want to reconcile with someone. That's how you feel about the person you're romantically interested in. Person you're romantically interested in. Take actions towards you. Person you're romantically interested in. Take actions towards you. You feel the person you're romantically interested in, they've gone through a major, major change in their life. They could have lost a job, they could have lost a relationship, a home, they could have just blew up friendships and connections, and they just moved forward. That's how you view the person you're romantically interested. That's how you feel about them. That they've walked away, that they have blown up the connection between you two, possibly, or that there's something very shocking you could be finding out about somebody. You view the person you're romantically interested in as that they've walked away from you. That's how you view them. That is very sudden. It's crazy, but they just dropped it like a hot potato and walked away towards what was best for them. That's what you're supposed to do. How does the person's romantically interested in his next actions towards you? Person you're romantically interested in his next actions towards you. I'm sorry, sometimes I'm funny. Alright. I make myself laugh all the time, yeah. Alright. Someone plays the guitar. You could be learning a hobby. I feel like someone's learning a hobby. Someone could even be like, someone's in construction or mining, or they work in a bank. But I see somebody is like working with construction paper. Some of you are teachers. You teach children or something like that. Person romantically interested in his next actions towards you. Person romantically interested in his next actions towards you is the Six of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. Mercury in Taurus, Jupiter in Leo. Person romantically interested in his next actions towards you is to have a victory and come back to you. That's their decision to come back to you. They may view you as... The person you're romantically interested in could be famous or well-known. In the spotlight, this is fame, this is leadership, this is a victory. And Five of Pentacles in reverse, Mercury in Taurus, is not only about getting employed, having financial stability, but coming back to someone you ghosted. Person you're romantically interested in his next actions is, if someone ghosted you, they're coming back. That's literally what the message is. The Five of Pentacles in reverse. That's about willingly ghosting and leaving someone out in the cold, staying outside of the church. Someone is coming back. Someone is like, they're done being out in the cold. They're ready to come back to the sun. The person you're romantically interested in his next actions is having a victory by themselves with the Six of Wands. They are very victorious. This could even be someone who's single and just seen in the spotlight, or they're very like popular and well known. People like to say that they know this person. The next action is someone who you're romantically interested in is coming back towards you, and you're not the same. So this is like if you're like left with no warning. So say you say something, you text something, or there's a call or whatever, right? And there's no response, or you just never hear from this person again, or something like that. You're having a victory. And the person you're romantically interested in could very well be famous, I feel. Like the person you're interested in is deciding to have a victory by themselves. I see someone deciding to have a victory by themselves. Okay? And I'm also seeing somebody come back. So someone could come towards you and they could be single, or someone who has left you out in the cold or just randomly disappeared or something like that. They randomly come back. Cancer, okay? They randomly come back to you. You've isolated yourself. You're chilling. You're, communicating to who you feel like communicating to, which is new, fresh energy, and you're doing you. You're very happy. But the person you're romantically interested in is very happy. And it looks like someone is coming in. The person you're romantically interested in, if they left you out in the cold, they're coming back because they see you're having a victory. They see that you are way better without them at this point. That you're not even looking at them. You're not romantically interested. You don't care anymore. It's like if someone just up and disappeared, didn't text back, didn't respond, didn't whatever, they put it into motion for you to no longer give a fuck about them. That's what they did, whether they knew it or not. And so you're like good, or whoever you're dealing with is good. They are fine. But I see someone coming back. Someone's coming back. Whoever ghosted someone is coming back. You could have ghosted somebody who someone ghosted someone, and now they see someone's like famous or like really victorious or a leader, or people are, you know, giving this person a lot of recognition. Yeah, someone's coming back. Okay, your next action is towards the person you're romantically interested in. Your next action is towards the person you're romantically interested in. Oh, goodness gracious. You have the Emperor, Aries, Scorpio. 5 of Wands, Saturn, and Leo. Your next action towards the person you're romantically interested in is not having a plan. The Emperor in reverse is abusive. It's also an absentee father. It can be someone who misuses, they misuse their own power with the Emperor in reverse. Your next actions is to not even try. 5 of Wands in reverse is like not even trying, not even attempting to try, because it's like there's so many people interested in the person. I'm seeing somebody with the Emperor in reverse could be angry or very egotistical, very abusive. Man, woman, does not matter. But with the 5 of Wands in reverse, I feel like someone doesn't even want to attempt to go after someone. You could feel like, I don't even feel like attempting to go after someone. And with the Emperor in reverse, this could be very much so abusive, or you're abandoning someone. The Emperor in reverse abandons someone in their time of need. You're abandoning someone in their time of need because you feel like there's a lot of people interested in the Empress. So you're like, I don't even feel like competing. It's a lack of self-worth and narcissism, abuse, and it is honestly okay that you are leaving someone in their time of need, because you're allowing this person to continuously see that you not coming back, you not responding, you playing it, whatever, was the best thing that could have ever happened to them. You disappearing, you just Casper, you acting like Casper and going about your way was the best thing that could have ever happened, because the Emperor in reverse is abusive and nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves to deal with someone who is not ready for a real commitment. Get out of the way. For people who are ready for that, get out of the way, because that is abusive. Someone, I'm saying, someone is deciding, okay, like Emperor in reverse cheats, decides to leave a relationship or is not faithful to the relationship. Okay? Someone's next, like your next actions is to literally abuse someone by just abandoning them. Not putting any fight or effort into a situation, or relationship, or commitment, or like to a person. Just not putting any effort into it. And that is abusive. Manipulating with lack of communication, different things like that. That's abusive. That's poor etiquette. That's lacking morals. It's sick. And it's just sad. It's really sad, to be honest with you. All right. The person you're romantically interested in, what do they want to tell you? The person romantically. Someone is also not the father of someone's child. So you could have like remarried for some of you or something like that. Someone doesn't want the responsibility of children, relationship, or commitment. So Cancer, I see you literally saying, the Emperor in reverse, I don't want some type of commitment or relationship, or abusing a situation because you don't want to have to go after someone that has everybody drooling over them because of your own lack of confidence. That's what I see. Okay. What is the person you're romantically interested in want to tell you? What is the person you're romantically interested in to tell you? Someone is abandoning someone here. What is the person you're romantically interested in want to tell you? The person you're romantically interested in wants to tell you that they think the world of you. Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Capricorn. They think the world of you, and they want to tell you the truth that they have dual loyalty to two people. Moon in Libra, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Someone's like got dual loyalty to more than one person. They want to tell you the truth. They want to reconcile with you with the Ace of Swords. They want to come back around to you with the world. They think literally the world of you, or they watch you on the World Wide Web. The person you're romantically interested in wants to tell you they have dual loyalty to more than one person, and their heart chakra is blocked off. They're not communicating on purpose. There's little to no communication. Little to none with the Two of Swords. And it's like You have your point of view, they have their point of view. Person you're romantic interested in wants to tell you that they're a stalemate. If they have not responded or said something, it's because they did it on purpose. This person really is abusive. It doesn't matter their age, they really are abusive. It was like some of you had an awakening, and that allowed you to be the empress and just focus on yourself and allow yourself to attract in something brand new. Okay? Because the person you're romantic interested in has dual loyalty to more than one person, or it could even be at a distance for some of you, or be from another ethnicity. The truth. They want to tell you the truth. That they are literally they have two people that they have loyalty towards. That could be anyone in their life. That's what they want to tell you, though. So if they haven't communicated to you, not said anything, or they have their belief, you have your belief, and you guys can't seem to get on the same page, it's because there's loyalty to a other person. Okay? What do you want to tell the person you're romantic interested in? Also, if somebody did abuse a situation and not say anything at all, because this is like purposely putting things in a stalemate where there's nothing said on purpose. If someone did that, they're now going through a situation where they could be being demoted. They could also have people running away from them. I feel like Cancer, you have people running away from you as the Emperor in reverse, Aries, Scorpio, and the Five of Wands, Saturn, and Leo. Okay? Running away from you because it's almost like if someone was like, someone's narcissistic where they say like, oh, I connect to people who aren't good, but they willingly put themselves in that position. And then once you get to know them, you realize, oh my gosh, all the people you said, oh, this person is just talking really bad about me and and whatever, right? They may have even shown you proof. Oh my God, is that my earring? My earring dropped. They may have even shown you proof. Okay? And like proof of like what other people are saying about them and stuff like that. But you may have shown someone proof. Like, oh, other people just don't like me. They just, they say stuff about me with the Emperor in reverse, right? Like, I'm sorry, this is gonna annoy the hell out of me. Hold on. It's, they say stuff like, I don't know why she's mad. She's just mad. Stuff like that. And you're realizing, whoever you're dealing with, Cancer, realized, oh my gosh, every person that this person, doesn't matter if they're a man or a woman, every person that this person kept saying, oh, people just, they don't treat me right, and da-da-da-da-da-da. You got to see firsthand, oh my gosh, this person is a nightmare. This person's an actual nightmare. Someone thinks you're a nightmare, Cancer. They think you're a nightmare, and that's why they're rejecting you. They think you're a nightmare. They think you're abusive because you are. I'm just being honest with you. Four of Swords, Jupiter, and Libra. Could be going to marriage counseling as well. Person you're romantic interested in wants to tell you that they are healing. Taking time away from social media because they have dual loyalty to more than one person. Okay? But they view you, Cancer, as you are abusive. And if you have tried to make it seem to someone like, oh, all these people, they just say a bunch of stuff to me and then they just leave. And it's always, making it seem as if I'm a bad person. And you may have just talked about a bunch of people to this person, right? And just said like, oh, this one said this about me and this one said this one about me. And the person may have hyped you up like, no, you're good. You're good. That person that you said that all this stuff, they are now viewing you as abusive. They now view you as that because they're like, oh my God, everybody was right. If it's more than one person, eventually you start to look at this like, hold on now. It can't be everybody wrong now. It can't be everybody wrong. Especially if you treated someone the wrong way, they now view you the same way that you talked about those other people to that person. saying, oh, this person's just overreacting, or they call me a bunch of things, or they say da 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 da, or whatever, right? That person you told that to, about how all these people just treat me the wrong way, they now view you the same way that you were telling them about how those people view you. Like they view you the same way now. Like that you're abusive, that you're narcissistic, you have issues. Like, it's not okay. It's not okay. And they don't want anything to do with it. I'm just being honest with you, Cancer. I'm just being honest with you. They're like, oh no, it's not just one person saying this or two people or three. It's like, okay, now if it was one or two, and now it's like adding up because you mistreated someone, and so now they view you the same way that you were trying to disregard the other people. Because you weren't treating those other people right either, and you try to make it seem as if, oh no, they're just saying that just to say that. You don't know the whole background of the whole story. This is the whole story, and you painted yourself in a light as if you were a victim, and you're not a victim. You willingly manipulate people with the Emperor in reverse. You willingly do that. It's not okay. People don't want to deal with that. They don't. That's why someone left. That's why someone ghosted you and cut you off. Someone deleted someone's number and all that. Because, like, you try to make yourself seem like you're a victim. You're not a victim. You're abusive. You need to work on yourself. Just being honest. Someone may have, like, this is just, it's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. Hangman. Pisces, the person you're romantically interested in wants to tell you that they have an addiction. They are punishing you on purpose by not communicating to you. This person is, no. Hell no. They're purposely trying to punish someone by not talking because they have dual loyalty to more than one person. That's fucking sick. What do you want to tell the person you're romantic into? I'm sorry, I'm going to call it like I see it. That's sick. You have to be really disturbed to try to paint yourself in a light as if you are constantly like, oh, I'm just a victim. Like, no. Because now a lot of people are seeing the same thing. Okay? I'm just telling you the truth here. Just telling you the truth. What do you want to tell the person you're romantically interested in? Ooh. Wow. What do you want to tell the person you're romantic interest? That you're standing up for yourself, that you now have up boundaries. Like, if you were like, if Cancer, you were like, oh, this person has a crush on me. I can come back anytime that I want. They'll always be there. Or, you know, this person, they like me so much, so I'm just gonna like do what I feel like doing and whatever. It's almost like if you did that, this person, right? They accepted you don't want them to like you. They have accepted that you don't even know yourself. How the hell are you going to try to get to know them? They have accepted you are abusive and narcissistic because of your own pain and own need to heal. And because of that, they are not engaging with you. They're just not. Because they see that and they're like, oh, no, I don't want nothing to do with that. Oh, That's bad. Oh, no, I don't want that. I just don't want it. I don't want it. You want to tell someone, I have boundaries, that you block them. You want to tell someone you block them, or you want to tell someone, like, I have a boundaries towards you because I see the way you treat people, and it's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. What do you want to tell the person you're next interested in? Wow. Wow. What do you want to tell the person you're meant to be interested in? All right. And the Knight of Cups in reverse, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You want to tell them that you are taking back a love offer, or that you're a pathological liar, cheater. The Knight of Cups in reverse is someone who could have an addiction, moody. You want to tell them that you are blocking that type of energy. You're not dealing with people like that. You want to tell them, I have a major boundaries now. And because I've been able to identify the different types of relationships that people can form, and I understand and understand that codependency stems from need and survival, not from love. Because I know that, I'm not dealing with you. That's why. You want to tell someone you're not feeling very artistic and creative. You want to tell someone that you are maybe overly emotional with the Knight of Cups in reverse. But the truth is, you just want to tell someone, I'm not dealing with that Seven of Wands, blocking that out. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not talking to it. I'm not looking at it. I'm not interested in it, regardless of gender or whatever. I'm just not. You fill in the blank, because it's not. I'm just not, okay? That's what you want to tell somebody, okay? You block someone. You said, fuck that. I'm over it. Communication. You really said that. Like, you just said, no, I'm over it. Communication between two. Someone is very immature, and you're just like, shit makes you unattractive. It makes you unattractive. You think people just randomly, like, fight with you for no reason. Like, no. If you are immature and you're not treating someone the right way, I would have said the same shit that they said to you. If you're not treating people the right way, like, what the fuck do you expect? Like, oh my goodness. Gracious. The communication. It's just the truth. Like, someone is getting a freaking wake-up call. I feel like you thought that just because someone has unconditional love, they're going to put up with your bullshit. You do realize unconditional love is about saying, you know what? I do care about you. I do. But I care about me more. So because of that, I'm cutting your ass off. Yep. The communication is the sun. Enlightenment. Leo. Communication is also, someone's dropping out. Page of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm not investing in this. It's not going to be worth my money, my time, my energy, my effort. It doesn't value me. No. You're just no. Three of Pentacles. Communication could also be you and this person working with the divine to come to a state of balance. I'm seeing with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, for some of you, there could be no communication. But with the sun, I'm seeing you may get even good, someone could receive bad financial news for some of you, but I'm seeing someone drop out. So if you ghosted someone and you just didn't say anything to someone, they dropped out and deleted you out of their phone, out of their life, okay? They detached away from you. They stopped giving a fuck. They stopped caring. They stopped thinking of you, or they just stopped. I feel like the communication with the sun, if you're in a relationship, you could be falling in love all over again with the person you're in a relationship with. Or if you're single, you could be getting good news where someone feels like it's love at first sight. All right? I feel like you're also being enlightened. Anyone else involved? This is a really interesting reading. You have the Fool in reverse. Anyone else involved? Someone has commitment issues. They're very foolish, like very foolish. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. So that one will just show itself. I'll take that. Is there anyone else involved? Someone has like commitment issues, like major commitment issues. King of Swords. You're going to be receiving I feel like if there's another person, they could be rejected. Moon in Cancer. I'm also seeing the King of Swords here, Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I think, and then you have the Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and you have the Fool in reverse, Aquarius, Aries, Scorpio. So is there another person? If you didn't take a leap of faith towards somebody or you treated them the wrong way, they moved on and they're going to be accepting most likely a new offer from somebody. If you are in a commitment, no. I believe that this person's very independent, but that this is a very solid connection, okay? Could be very materialistic. This could be a materialistic relationship, a relationship solely based off of money. Someone could be hiding legal documents as well. Is there anyone else involved? Four of Pentacles, there's Ten of Swords. Chariot. Someone is holding back, saying that they have commitment issues as well. But no. I honestly feel like if you're dealing with someone single and this is the Empress. Everybody wants the Empress. So if you're single and you're dealing with someone single, yes, a bunch of people are interested in the Empress, and because you didn't step up, someone else is. Thank you for getting out of the way. Okay? Thank you. All right, let's see. Obstacles. If you're in a relationship, no, I don't see anyone cheating, but I do see a recovering of a very messy breakup with the Ten of Swords, of a messy betrayal, something that feels like it nearly killed you. Okay? I'm also seeing like someone has commitment issues. It's the obstacles. It could just be a very materialistic relationship, and the person you're dealing with is very independent. Okay? It's the obstacles. So, all right, Ace of Wands. Obstacles is that something is being revealed. Taurus energy with the Hierophant in reverse. Someone does not want a commitment or relationship, or they're in a commitment relationship they really do not want to be in. Or there is maybe even religious or spiritual differences in views. Seven of Swords, Moon in Aquarius, and the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio. The obstacle is someone's getting away with a short-term relationship, or they're in a short-term relationship, or there's lying, cheating, stealing, and thieving. The obstacle is that even if you enjoy the company of the person that you are connecting with, right, hobbies and interests and stuff like that, it's almost like this feels codependent. Because even if you have hobbies and interests connected to this person, right, and say you're in a relationship or whatever, it's short-lived. This is not going to last very long with the Seven of Swords. It's not meant to last very long. Someone's getting away with being in something they don't actually want to be in. Like they're in it, but they don't actually want to be in it. Someone may also have someone else here with the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, but you can't see it, and that's being revealed to you. That they feel like they're not allowed to take that love offer because of the relationship that they're in, that they don't want to be in. They're in something short-term and codependent. It's codependent because these are two people who feel like they cannot be by themselves. They feel like I need to be with another person in order to be happy, and that's just not true. So they're settling for something that's not making them truly happy. It's you guys both this is wow. You guys both fulfill the inner fantasy with each other of what you essentially need. And you see that is codependent. Because what I'm saying is, you give me something that I need, and I give you something that you need. The moment that someone doesn't get what they need, there's a problem. Because it's all about need. It's not about love. This is not unconditional. Okay? And someone's inspired to walk away to someone else. Someone is inspired. If they're in a relationship, they could be inspired to go after someone else. There could be a boy born here, or someone could be pregnant. But yeah, this is just a number 5. I honestly feel like this is very spiritual. Spirit is involved here. This is also very healing. As far as conversation goes, I feel like someone has turned away from the idea of a conversation, and they just, because what I'm seeing is someone's dropped out. And I feel like someone is deciding to date, like at school or date at work. And they are walking away from something that just, no. Hell no. No. The obstacle, though, is taking action. The obstacle is also with the Seven of Swords. It is not healthy. Moon in Aquarius. If it is, there's a sense of it's short-lived. It's not going to last very long because it's not meant to. Because someone doesn't actually want to be in it. And even if they do, you don't believe in the same things regarding commitment. Someone does not want a commitment relationship, or they're in one they don't want to be in. These are two people, if this is a relationship, it's like two people who feel like they cannot be by themselves. They have relied so heavily on each other, they don't realize. They may justify it. You may even find reasons to justify why you still want to be in a relationship or a commitment or connected to someone. And none of those reasons that you give are actual real reasons to still stay connected to something that is not meant to be. Just being honest with you. That's being revealed. That's an obstacle. Okay. Very interesting. Let's look at this. Show me your person. Person romantically interested wants to tell you that they're drinking a lot or they're indulging in stuff a lot. They don't want to feel. They don't want to talk. They're taking time away from social media. They want to tell you the truth, but they feel like if you found out that they have all these problems that you would not see them the same way. You would see them for exactly who they are rather than who they pretend to be to others. And that's because they don't actually know who they are. It's very narcissistic. It's very narcissistic. All right, your person is fear is an insidious and deadly thing. It can warp judgment, freeze reflexes, breed mistakes. Worse, it's contagious. Whew. Let's see you, Cancer. I don't have expectations. Expectations in your life just lead to giant disappointments. Makia London. All right. Mutual energy. Oh my God, I said this earlier. Marilyn Monroe. I've been saying this in the last two readings. I keep getting that energy of Marilyn Monroe. Gemini, Virgo. Fear is stupid, so are regrets. So the mutual energy you get is, fear is just, it's useless, it's pointless. And having regrets is very much so wasted activity, wasted time. When you can embrace something brand new, you know what I mean? I feel like the person, James Stewart, the person you're romantically interested in is scared. Okay? Or they're realizing because, fear changes everything. Fear stems from ignorance. So they're recognizing what fear represents. They're recognizing how they have self-sabotaged a really good connection. Someone self-sabotaged the hell out of a connection. By being abusive, by not saying anything, by ghosting, by abandoning somebody. They just sabotaged it to its fullest. I feel like someone is also, your next actions is taking back a proposal from somebody as well. Or overindulging. But I'm literally seeing this is a crazy reading. I feel like Cancer, you don't expect shit. You I don't care. You're very detached. You're just in your own heart space about what it is that you want to create in your life. And you're letting the now create what is meant to be created. You're allowing what's meant to be. While someone else is in absolute turmoil because they self-sabotaged and they abused somebody. They really hurt somebody. They abandoned somebody. And you, Cancer, you're just very cool, calm, and collected. That's just what I'm seeing. I see you're very cool, calm, and collected. Because as the Empress, that's about staying in your power. That's about, making sure that you do everything from a place of love and honesty and dignity. With this is Mercury, you know? Gemini, Virgo, purple. It's very interesting how it just goes. This is royalty. This is healing. Someone could actually be royalty. Marilyn Monroe got a lot of attention from people. A lot of attention. And she did want a relationship. But she wanted to make sure it was with the right person. She didn't just want to give her money, time, energy, effort to just anyone because she was hot commodity. If someone has a secret lover, that is coming out. If someone cheated, that's coming out. There's also an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini stalking you. Let me show you this. Somebody needs to hear this. You about to have an awakening. Libra, Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn. I'm seeing major problems here. There are major problems here. Major problems. Because you have the King of Cups in reverse. Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Someone is emotionally unavailable with the King of Cups in reverse. King of Cups in reverse is also rape. It's abuse. It is addiction. Overindulgence. This is someone who is very emotionally manipulative. They give emotion and then take it back just as quick. Very emotionally manipulative. You have the Ten of Pentacles, Mercury and Virgo in reverse. This could be someone married for money. They could be in a relationship for money. Ten of Pentacles is also a family could be a negative influence. Family tradition could be an influence in this situation. Someone could lose their job. You also have Page of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Someone is stalking a King of Wands in reverse. Cancer, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Scorpio. Billie Eilish is here. There is somebody... Ooh. Someone is... Oh my goodness. Page of Swords in reverse. So someone could have Aquarius, strong. That's strong Aquarius. Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini in their moon. Whoever this is gossiping about you. Yeah. They're gossiping about you. I don't know why, but they could be saying you cheated on them. Someone could be looking through all your stuff, like your technology, your profiles, your whatever you got. They looking through it. Your social media, your whatever it is that you have. They're just looking at it. Someone's stalking you or catfishing you or lying to you or watching you online. They could be sending other people to watch you. They could be making fake profiles to watch you. Okay, say you post like a story or something. There is an air sign out here who is making other profiles to watch you in secret or send other people to watch you and get information about you. They're gossiping about you. They're lying about you. Because even if you're the King of Wands in the reverse and you are, because King of Wands in reverse is a show-off. It's someone who also just lacks confidence. It's someone who's abusive, not a good example for the children. This person lacks confidence. It's someone who is very promiscuous, someone who is not trustworthy. You cannot trust the King of Wands in reverse. But if that's who you are, that's who you chose to be. It's nobody else's business. Someone you were in a relationship connection with, they're pissed off at you because you decided to cheat or walk away or choose a secret love. That's your right to do. If you wanted to choose a fucking bamboo tree in the middle of Japan, hey, by all means, that's your choice. You get what I'm saying? People have the free will and the choice to be exactly who they are. Just because it is not providing what someone needs, that's why they're upset. Do you get it? That's the codependency. Oh my God, I hope this makes sense for somebody. They're not getting what they need. The whole thing was based off of need. It had nothing to do with love. Do you get what I'm saying now? That's what codependency is survival. It has nothing to do with love. Survival that the other person has something I need and vice versa. Once somebody wakes up to that, they're like, oh shit, this has to be cut off. That connection, that one over there, and that one over there, and that one right there, and that one right there. Cancer, you cut off a lot of connections because you realize all these connections I've built up are codependent in some way. Whether it is teacher-student, where it is, teaching something, you have valuable information and there is a sense of, oh, I need the information that you have. The moment that there is intellectual awareness, self-awareness, student no longer needs teacher. Do you get what I'm saying? That dynamic does not work out. It doesn't make any sense and it doesn't work out. It leads to abandonment. It leads to a sense of someone always, feels like they know more or whatever. It's not balanced. It's not balanced. And someone is in a power of position versus the other person, which makes it unequal. It's built completely off of inequality. We're talking about counselor-counselee relationships, where you are, and teacher-student can be like, okay, say you go to a random city, random place, you've never been there before, and someone's teaching you the ropes of that particular location. The moment you've learned the ropes, you no longer need that person. The dynamic does not work out. It's based off of the need for what? Survival. Counselor and counselee, that's when they allow you to be emotionally weak, psychologically vulnerable and weak, and they look at your weak points, that type of dynamic, and they're able to replicate themselves as some type of savior, as some type of holier than thou God that's meant to come into your life and save you from the very things that you've been struggling with since childhood trauma. That's what codependency stems from. Starts from somewhere, right? And that dynamic doesn't work out because one, teacher-student, you could teach somebody the wrong fucking information or tell them the wrong information to get the required result that you want or feel you need. That relationship doesn't work out. Counselor and counselee is you are, in a connection where you are allowed to be vulnerable and emotional, right? And the counselor picks up on your psychological and emotional weak points, and they can fit themselves as some level of a savior. The only way that this type of dynamic would even remotely work out if you are an older man but you are considered weaker, right? Like you don't have a lot, or something's wrong with you and you're weaker but you're older, is the age. The age would still attract someone of that nature. It would work for someone of that nature because you're older. Counselor and counselee doesn't work either because it's based off of you get to be emotionally and psychologically weak. I pick up on those weak points. I put myself into this position as if I'm a savior. And the moment that you become psychological and emotionally balanced, right, aware of yourself, the moment that you begin to evolve, you no longer need the counselor. Which still leads to a sense of abandonment. It does not work. Doesn't work. Plus, the counselor always tries to make themselves seem as if they're so much better than the counselee, when behind closed doors, they're just as much of a mess, of a hot-ass mess behind closed doors. Do you get what I'm saying? That connection doesn't work out. Codependent relationship, just in general, one person must have more money than the other person. There's usually a major age difference, especially when it comes to counselor and counselee. With teacher and student, there's actually a difference between the sense of intellect, because you must have a sense of intellect to teach someone else the same information. But the truth is, what you're able to see, even in sadomasochism, where one person is the sadist, they look for someone to abuse, and the masochist looks for someone to abuse them, and it can switch vice versa. Sadomasochist does not work because the whole thing is built off of, look, I need to be punished and hurt because I deserve that in order to receive what I deserve, to be atoned for my sins. I need to be hurt and battered and bruised and in all of these different things to receive what I want, to receive joy and happiness. Therefore, that relationship and connection does not work. It doesn't work because it's not supposed to hurt for you to get joy and stuff. No. That's like when people do circumcision in the Jewish culture, we gotta, chop at the child's, private parts, make it bleed in order for it to be a legitimized soul being. Do you get what I'm saying? Like how they say, oh, Jesus was on the cross and he had to be beaten and battered and dragged through the mud and ridiculed and spit on and all of these different things and thrown to the wolves in order to grow closer to God. That's sadomasochism. Religion is very much so connected to sadomasochism. Okay? Very much so. It is, genital mutilation when it comes to children in Africa. The girls, they get their clitoris, cut off because the culture is saying, we don't want you to cheat. We don't want you to go outside of your marriage or be attracted to another man. Sadomasochism. All deriving from you need to atone for some type of sin to be whole, to be one being. Codependency stems from I'm not a whole person. I need someone to complete me. That does not work. It is someone's right to choose what it is that is right for them. This is about choosing a lover that if you get married and the other person dies, you're not going to get married because the love sort of just goes past death. I mean, you could obviously, but in these types of connections, you don't with lover, because this is about making one decision in love. This is about a love that goes beyond death. This is about soulmate energy. This is about, knowing that someone is what is best for you. No one else can tell you what that is, but someone is stalking the hell out of somebody. And with the King of Wands in reverse, you can have just a big ego about the whole thing. And the truth is, the shit ain't healthy. It ain't nothing to be proud of, and grow the hell up. It's nothing to be proud of. It's nothing to be proud of about being abusive or hurting other people or infidelity or whatever the hell. There's nothing to be proud of about that. Somebody should honestly feel ashamed if that's what you've done to someone. If you purposely try to make someone feel bad or hurt someone, if you have tried to do that to someone, that's for you to live with for the rest of your life. Because only a miserable ass person would do something like that. And I'm really grateful that this person has been able to walk away and no longer deal with that. They don't have to deal with that. You have to be stuck with who you are. Someone with a big ego or lack of confidence, or you're messed up inside, or you're abusive, or you hurt people, or you stalk, or you do whatever. You have to live with that. But she doesn't. She gets to have something brand new. The Empress gets to have something brand new, and you deserve it. You deserve it, Cancer. You deserve it. Okay, I'm really proud of you. I'm really proud of you for sticking up for yourself. So proud of you. And Marilyn Monroe, she was dragged through the mud. Hollywood was not easy for her. She was looking for love and trying to find it, and then she realized it started within her. It started within her. This is about taking this beautiful risk to just enjoy your life and who you are. We don't need anyone, to be honest with you. We are whole within ourselves. You have healing wounds. Yeah. But yeah, this dynamic, it's like if Cancer, if you became aware of what relationships and connections really mean when it's codependent, you realize, oh shit, I gotta cut off literally all of my connections because none of them are healthy. You're like, none of them are healthy. I'm just gonna cut it all off because it's not healthy. It's not based in happiness. It's not based in joy. It doesn't make me happy. And I'm going to have to cut this person off. I'm going to have to block that person. I'm going to have to unfollow that person. No. No. Next birthday. You're saying no. Decision needed. Stick it out. Things will improve. Loyalty, and they need help. That's what I'm saying. You're not a rehabilitation center for fucked up people. That's their problem to deal with, not yours. They didn't just wake up one day and become all distorted and abusive. They got shit they got to deal with on their own, and that's their problem. You're going off into the sunset to happiness. That's what I see with this Empress. Some of you are older. Others of you, you've learned the fucking lesson. There's nothing left for you to learn from the people that maybe you've been connected to. There's nothing left. So because of that, you get someone brand new in the next 11 days. This could be happening tomorrow for all I know. There's someone coming in, and they are going to spark things up in your life, honestly, as far as when it comes to, romance as a love interest. But I feel like you love yourself. You're in a very loving energy of loving yourself, and you don't need anyone. You don't even want anyone. Like, for some of you, you could be connecting to someone who doesn't want anyone or isn't interested in anyone, doesn't care. They're so in love with themselves. They know they will attract someone who loves themselves as well. It isn't searching under bushes and closets and clouds and whatever the fuck for someone to love them. How the hell you gonna be in a relationship with me? You don't even have a relationship with your damn self. How the hell you gonna get to know me? You don't even know you. Come on now. It's common sense. It's common sense. It's common sense. Cancer, there may be paternity issues with the Emperor in reverse. I feel like with the Emperor in reverse, that's like not wanting a relationship or not wanting children with the Emperor in reverse. Vanity, or you could even be sick with the Emperor in reverse. Okay. Doesn't matter gender. Much younger. Dark eyes and hair. Dark hair and eyes. Morning person. Soulmate. Single parent. Religious. If there's another person involved, it's a single parent. Okay? It could be like a baby's father or something like that. It's very detached and cold. This person comes from a logical point of view. And yeah, that's what I see. Okay? Yeah. For some of you, it's a single, like, it's like your baby daddy or something is the other person, but it's not like that. It's just co-parenting. Fun. Very interesting. I picked that up. All right. Let's see. I see judgment out here. This is an awakening if I ever seen one. Whoo, Cancer. All right, let's see. What do you want to tell us, Cancer? Right? Journey. What's the... What is this? In love with you. Okay, someone's in love with you, Cancer. Dreams and illusions. Journey. And wife. So some of you are married. Some of you don't want to fight with your husband about them being unfaithful and them stepping out of the relationship or commitment or abandoning you or not being there in the relationship and the commitment, being absent. Sheesh. Someone's planning a wedding. Congratulations if you're getting married. If someone proposed, someone could actually be taking that back. Shadow work, because the Knight of Cups is in reverse, so just take it as it resonates. That could also be somebody who jumps to conclusions, romanticizes, just lacks creativity. The person could even have an addiction with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Whoever the hell that is. All right. So that's who you're blocking, or you have major, like, oh, you have a giant ass wall towards that person or those types of energies. You have journey, dreams and illusion. You are the moon. Wedding. So some of you guys are planning a wedding, holding back. Somebody, oh wow, that's why it looks like somebody could really be in a relationship or commitment, but they don't want to be in it. They really don't. With the Hierophant in reverse Taurus, someone really doesn't either want a commitment or they really don't want to be in one. That's crazy. Wife, why stay in something you don't actually want to be in? Protection because of codependency. Someone feels like with the King of Wands, I'm nothing without another person. And the way that you treat people, I wouldn't be surprised that you literally feel as if like you're nothing. By treating people like that, by doing that, that's really bad karma. I'm just saying, release. Karma comes in mysterious ways. Longing. You could have even lost your job. That could have been a part of the karma. Or got demoted or something. Unspoken truth. I'm also seeing like someone could have cheated with the Emperor in reverse. Spring. That's if you're in a relationship. Final move. Climax. Memories. Growth. I'm about to go celebrate with my family, you guys. I'm super excited. Make the effort. I don't know if you can hear them partying. Gifts and offers and take a step back. I'm going to my, it's my cousin's birthday today. Beautiful Aries. All right. Let's see. Happy birthday, Abby, if you're watching the video. I love you so much, even though you're like right downstairs right now. Let's do 1, 2, 3, and then 4 charms. All right. But yeah, you can be receiving a gift, an offer. Very crazy reading. Oh my god, such a crazy reading. All right, so you have a star, Aquarian energy. Ooh. Could be a starfish as well. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. You have a dog bowl. I don't think we've ever gotten this. I don't know if I can even show you this. It says top dog on it, though. I don't know if I can get that real. I don't know how close. I don't know. I'm like really close to you. I'm never this close, but there's a dog bone in it, okay? It says top dog. Someone could have a dog. Dogs represent friends, represents loyalty, friendliness. You have a horse here. Someone could be a Sagittarius, or they own horses. They ride horses. Saddleback. Something about saddleback. Horseback riding. All right, you have the heart. Peace. I think you're finding peace in your heart by going towards freedom. Being loyal to oneself. Literally, that's what I'm getting. You're being loyal to yourself, and it's the best decision that you could have ever made. No one's going to treat you as good as you can treat you. Just being honest with you. And we don't need anyone. I'm just saying. We're whole within ourselves. Another person does not complete us. Number 10. So someone could have a T or a J in their full name. You have I, ink, D, dot, and emerald, E. Someone could be a Taurus. That's Taurus's birthstone. Map, M. Someone has an M in their full name. I'm also seeing an S, snake. Let me see if I can show you that. So Kundalini could be important here, like you being in alignment with yourself. B, box. All right. Very crazy energy. Whew. I need a little bit more sage. This has been like a really interesting reading. Whew. Between you, let's get these cards. I feel like there's a secret coming out. Okay, either someone's revealing emotion or a secret's coming out. So that could be anything for you guys. Take everything as it resonates. I feel like the Fool in reverse. Someone could have a miscarriage. Aquarius, Aries, Scorpio. Someone could have a miscarriage, or they're very like foolish. They like to win someone over, then they jump over to someone else and like to win that person over too. No one does that. They have commitment issues. All right. Okay, what can you tell us for the outcome? It's the outcome for Cancer and the person, the romantic interest. What's the outcome for you? What is that? One more. I don't know what we could be. One more. Every deck feels a little bit different than the other ones. All right. 7 of Swords, Moon in Aquarius. A lot of you are in a short-term relationship. Like something that's not meant to last very long. You may share similar hobbies, interests, but it's codependent. It gives me a major codependent vibe. And codependency can be done in multiple different ways. But this is also lying, cheating, stealing, getting away with something. It's a short-term relationship. That's what it is. That is what it is. Or if someone's cheating, they're just getting away with it. Okay? Wheel of Fortune, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Good news from any of those signs. Because I do see make the effort. You have memories, climax, spring, and final move. Someone could be traveling. But I see communication with the Wheel of Fortune. 4 of Cups in reverse, Moon in Cancer, and the 3 of Wands, Sun in Aries. You're spying on this woman. And you're going to be vocalizing something to someone that you're watching. You see how they're just watching her on stage? The 3 of Wands is someone's at a distance from you, or in another country from you, another state from you. Someone's really far. This person is also someone, this is a vocal exchange of emotion. 3 of Wands is also a symbol of finding love online. You found love online. Person could be from a different country, ethnicity, race, or location, background. I see someone communicating with the Three of Wands. It's a vocal exchange of emotion to start a long-distance travel, romance, or a relationship. You had the Two of Cups come out. Venus in Cancer could be Leo. It leads to a friend and a lover relationship that builds into something more. It is a love offer that maybe you don't want to miss. It's just a love offer, an opportunity you don't want to miss. This could be someone brand new. Someone is watching you though, and they love your voice. They love the way you look. You're very like cheerful, and they feel like a lot of people are around you, or that you listen to spirit. You see how she has this parrot on her? They also feel like you are just very soothing. You're very kind, and that this is something that can grow into something definitely more as far as emotionally. This is like when you like someone, someone says, I like you and you like me. That's the Two of Cups. We're saying we like each other, that we are compatible, that we enjoy each other's company. That's what the outcome is. So congratulations, Cancer. Let's look at your love advice. Okay, Cancer. Your love advice for Cancer. Love advice for Cancer, please. Release, radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. Acceptance, everything happens for a reason. Cancer's love. Friendship, this friendship is leading to more. Past life love, your soul remembers this intense connection. Protected, you are safe and divinely guided. Finances, financial challenges are affecting this connection. Someone's karma was losing a lot of money or losing a job because they married for money, or they're staying in a relationship for money. Integrity, does this situation align with your values and morals? If Cancer, if you have a lot of money, you're not giving it to anybody. You're just not. You're like, no, just not giving it to myself, because just no. Yeah. You're just not dealing with people who are only interested in you for money or looks or sex or your time and your energy and your effort. They want to feel significant just by being in your presence. You're like, no, thank you. I don't want your negativity. Different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision. Go slow. Take time to get to know each other. All right. Integrity. Does this align with you and your morals and your values? Because, if it doesn't, it honestly doesn't sound like, for some of you, like you're making sure that if it does not align with you, you're not dealing with it. That's a decision you're making. It's not, let me ponder. No, it's already been decided. Already been decided. You have acceptance, past life love, protected, and finances. All right. Whew. Okay, let's look at your future. All right, 2 tea leaf card 81. May could be important. That's Taurus's season, and then Elephant or Gemini season. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Elephants, they never forget, but they do forgive, and after that, they move on in their own life. That's what's happening here. Not unsuccessful plans. All right, let's get one of these. Alright, give me one of these, please. For Cancer. Ink pop, problems to be resolved and bagged. Something important, such as a new job or a raise. So you could be getting a new job. Say you got demoted or you lost your job or something, you could be getting a brand new job. So King of Wands, Emperor Reverse, if that's something you've been going through, I see a new job coming in for you. Some of you guys are unemployed and you're suffering financially, and you could be in a family environment that's fighting over wills and trust funds and inheritances and money. You could be you could be dealing with that, okay? Or in a relationship where you're staying because there's money involved, which is not love. That's codependent, because it's a need. It's for survival. It's a need for survival. It's not for love. It's not unconditional. It's not. You have melancholy and child. Someone could be pregnant. I see with the Emperor Reverse, there could be paternity issues for some of you. Like someone could have, like the child of your father doesn't want to step up to the responsibility or something like that. They're not the father of the child. That sometimes happens too. So just take it as it resonates, okay? Let's look at your general advice. And look it up. Right, Cancer. You have fine wine. Like the finest of wines, as you age, you become more complex, distinct, and valuable with the knowledge and experiences gained along the way. Celebrate all the flavor you've acquired this far. Celebrate. Okay, wine is also about cheerfulness. It's also saying, I think you enjoy maturing. You are maturing, Cancer. You are growing the hell up regarding your relationships and connections and just who you are as an individual and what you're doing in your career and what you're doing in your life. Wine is also talking about celebration. Things take time. We don't fully mature on some level to wisdom until 30. Once you hit 30, you can't really make any excuses for the things that maybe you've done. You need to become more aware. It's no one's responsibility to help you find yourself. By 30, you should really be on some level knowing exactly on some level where you're at least heading or what feels at least a little bit good for you. But when you get to that age, you need to you need to be mature. You need to be wiser from the things you've experienced. After that, there's no excuse for why you were doing certain things. First, remember that self-care sometimes involves putting yourself first. That's yeah, I had feelings for you. I cared. But now I care about myself more. There's no room to care about someone that wasn't able to reciprocate or treat someone correctly. There's no room for that in my life. There's no room for it. I have too much love for myself. There's no room for you here in my heart because of the way you treated someone. You know what I mean? There's no room in my heart because of the way you treated me or whatever. There's no room for that because of how much love you have for yourself. The room that you do have is to, like attracts like, to attract this, vibration that elevates your vibration and you elevate their vibration. That's what you're doing now. You're putting yourself first. Set healthy boundaries and take care of you. Metaphorically speaking, place your own oxygen mask on first before assisting others. It's just the truth. Gemini, Libra, Cancer, Aquarius, Virgo, all of y'all. That's what I'm seeing here. But yeah, very interesting reading. I feel like you're putting yourself first, Cancer, and you feel damn good about it. You look good, you smell good. People are telling you you look different. Hell yeah, I look different. I'm not stressed out. I can sleep at night like a baby. I ain't got no worries. I ain't no problems. I don't if you're single, Cancer, it feels good because you're I don't have to be concerned about nobody or their problems. 60. I don't have to be trying to figure out you cheating or you love me. You don't have to figure out none of that because you don't care. You're not connected to anybody. A bunch of people are interested in you and you just loving you. Hard work today and also carry your luck. It seems is only fair. If you seem to be old-fashioned, do not worry or despair. The friends you will make will love you so you'll have no need to care. Unlooked for prosperity will come to you at a time when you least expect but most desire it. Be persistent. By persistent effort, only you will get your wish. So yeah, Cancer, you've been doing what you're supposed to be doing. You've been loving oneself. And it's working out for you. You're just enjoying your life. You're attracting new love and new people, new energies, a new world, a new evolution. And this is absolutely drop dead amazing. So, enjoy it, Cancer. Don't let anyone try to make you feel bad because you chose you. Oh, you're so full of yourself. What the hell do you want me to be full of? Your projections and fucked up theories about who I am and what I'm about because I put up boundaries that don't include you in them? I'm going to be full of myself all I want rather than being full of bullshit. Just saying, that's Cancer. Cancer is doing what's best for them. So congratulations, Cancer. Enjoy. You have earned this. You have earned this. You have earned this new journey, new love, new people coming into your lives. Just embrace it. Anything or anyone who has been removed, it was for the best. It's like that prayer, I call on my deceased loved ones, spirit guides, ancestors, archangels of light. Please remove what doesn't serve me. They literally yaga people out of your life, and now you have so much room for people that have the type of energy to not only elevate your energy, but you can elevate theirs. So congratulations, Cancer. If you would like a personal reading, information is in the description box down below. Later, Cancer.